Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm sorry I look like I'm a freaking mess. I just got out of the shower. But it's gonna be kind of a different video. I'm actually heading up to a buddy's house. We're gonna work on his new project car. I'll let him introduce you to that and give you a little details about it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna get ready to head up there. All right, we made it to Derek's. I'm gonna let him talk about this here project and that. So what do we got here?
So I got a 95 Mustang with AJE subframe, lower control arms, fully adjustable, strange 10-way shocks, all meant for an LS swap. So here we're just going to keep the stock 4.8 I pulled out of my old truck in, paired up with a Turbo 400, got the subframe ready to go, and today we're going to try and get this entire combination in here somehow. Keyword somehow. The goal is to have an 1/8 mile drag car someday.
Eventually we will get there.
Eventually.
Yeah. But as of now, we've just got a bone stock 4.8, and we're just going to kind of put it in there and get it going, and then eventually we'll build that motor for more power and all that good stuff.
And a big shot of nitrous.
Yeah. So I believe we're gonna, now we've got this on the cherry picker and we're ready to mount the transmission to the back of the motor. And then I guess we're ready to drop in and try to mock her up and see if she'll fit properly.
That's most of it.
All right, for whatever reason, this is going way too smooth, so something's up. But we got transmission, motor mounted and all that good stuff. Now we're gonna stick the starter on there and I believe the passenger side header. And then I think we're ready to slide in. So here we go. Okay, for some reason it was very easy. Well, the hardest part was getting the freaking bumper off for whatever reason. It's back there. But it dropped in like super easy. And it's all bolted up. Well, not completely bolted up. The bolts are just in the motor mounts.
This is a mock-up test anyways. The cross member's not bolted. Everything else is set in place, so it just needs to be finally installed, but we're actually going to be pulling it back out after we test everything.
Yeah, so I believe now we're going to try to test fit the drive shaft and make sure that's all good. And yeah, that's where we're at. She's in, and it looks freaking awesome.
Besides the motor.
Yeah, besides the dirty motor, but it'll be all right.
This beat.
All right, so we got everything out, and I guess I'll just explain the next step. And as you can see, it puked everywhere as we got it in. But next step is we got to rebuild this. So I believe he's going to take it to the shop tomorrow to get it rebuilt. But yeah, everything fit perfectly. We even put the drive shaft in there, and it literally fit flawlessly, like super easy. I don't know what the heck we did to make everything so easy, but I guess karma's on our side.
So that leaves transmission rebuild and then deal with this rat's nest of wiring and getting a radiator mocked up and put in.
Yeah, because no radiator, and the previous owner put in some relays and had all this wiring here, but we don't really know exactly what those do yet.
On the interior, they've got a switch panel set up. So we just need to figure out where everything goes to and how to work it all, essentially. And then we've got a nice B&M shifter as well. Run it, and we should be just about ready.
Nice aluminum seat with a
uninstalled
harness bar halfway there. But yeah, she's gutted and pretty much ready to go. We just got to get everything situated and figured out. We do have some nice Hoosier slicks on the back. But that's where we're at with this. It's going to be a fun project. We're just kind of getting it situated before we go, you know, big cam heads and all that stuff. But yeah, we'll update you once we get a little farther in this process. So we will see you next time.